beautiful souls. My name is Angela and welcome to Path to Temperance. I'm an intuitive healer, channel, and tarot reader. And today I am going to be checking in on the divine masculine energies here in the twin flame journey. Now, being a twin myself here, I am constantly receiving, information and guidance, as well as, general downloads about where the divine masculine is on their journey in comparison to myself. But actually the information that I receive is very helpful for me on my own journey as well. So please do keep that in mind. Moving forward here within this reading, you can actually take a lot of this information for your own masculine energy here in life. Now, this is a reading I am basing off of a download that I received yesterday, and it was all about finding the inner strength through manipulation. And if any of our counterparts could be in any sort of third party here, and that could be either 122 on my clock. So third party actually might be a confirmation here for anybody, just so you know. It can be, again, toxic behaviors, a specific person, but there's a lot of manipulation here. There's a lot of trying to find that strength and trying to almost get out of the ego and the pride and the 3D. And I know even, for myself, I kind of struggle with that. Surrendering and detaching can be very difficult. And I think that's a major, major lesson here on the journey itself. And here on the bottom of the deck before shuffling is the 10 of Wands. So, kind of exactly what I'm getting to is, leaving this 3D reality behind, dropping the ego, packing up all of the things that no longer serve us, and let it go. It's time to, kind of walk away from all of this, stagnant energy, the energies that are keeping us stuck, any thought processes, limiting beliefs. What does my beautiful collective need to know? So it looks like manifesting a new stable beginning here. And I think that is, part of the reason that I'm feeling the stagnation within, the manipulation and things of that is because the masculine is really trying to focus on a new beginning here for themselves with their feminine. And they're kind of being stuck in that 3D a little bit. Slowly moving out, slowly. The energy on this card here kind of also gives me the energy of walking away. So again, with that 10 of Wands first popping up on the bottom of the deck before we got started here, leaving behind what they thought to be of worth, of what they thought, maybe even where they had set up their lives here. You see how he's kind of just like walking away and not even riding the horse. He's just on his bare feet and he's just dropping those pentacles as he's walking away from them. So definitely feels very, yeah, see, they're walking away from something and they're going into a state of rest here. The divine masculine is really trying to focus on, figuring out during this rest period of kind of healing their heart space, how do I, get over this hump of, other people's opinions type of thing. So with the Chariot and the 3 of Cups flying out right over the 4 of Swords here, what this is telling me is they are resting before coming forward for celebration with their feminine. They're walking away. They are walking away from whatever third energy, be it their limiting beliefs, a specific person, but they're kind of in this rest mode at this time. And They want to come in fast. There's an urgent energy here, as if they've been taking their time in the past. They took their time with plenty of things here. And now there's a sense of urgency. They're ready to celebrate. They're ready to come together here and really focus on where they're being guided. You know, with the purples in this card, this really reminds me of, you know, the third eye, even the crown chakra here with the lavenders, and even, you know, with the stars up above. I think the masculine is really, really tapping into their divine intuition at this time. They're really tapping into, you know, what is guided for me at this time, and following their own guidance. Yeah, they're planning. They're taking the time to really sit down and figure out how to get themselves out of this place of feeling so left out. They even feel left out of their own lives at this time, because I think that they're trying to make a lot of changes here, and they're really, you know, pondering on, you know, growing and evolving, and the seeds that are already kind of planted during this rest period here I've almost put them in a Five of Pentacles type of feeling here, where they're kind of just like by themselves. They don't know how to get themselves out of this energy here. They're feeling very stuck, maybe stagnant. They're definitely planting seeds though. There's some seeds that have been planted. How is the divine masculine feeling about his feminine at this time? Beautiful spirit team of the highest good, only with 100% truth and transparency. How is the divine masculine feeling? Ooh, that was a lot. All right, let's see what's going on. They're working on having a victory with you. They're really taking the time to prioritize, you know, everything that they have going on in their lives. You know, they're sitting there, they're looking their passion and their fire in the eyes. And, you know, in this card, there's a lot going on here behind this girl who's sitting there, and there's paper and pens and, you know, plants and bowls. It's kind of like they're gathering their cups of emotion. They're gathering their stability and their strength. They're gathering their truth and their words. They're working on all this collectively, their passions, because they want victory with you. They want victory with you here. This green wreath symbolizes the heart chakra for me. And then, of course, you know, the wand with, you know, the fire is passion. There's a passionate love that they feel for you, feminine, and they really, really want this to be victorious. They've been holding on to their truth here. They've been keeping it very close to themselves. They are just, you know, this truth has held them back for a long time, because they've kept it, you know, so close to themselves here. King of Pentacles here showing up with the Empress and the Sun. So, you know, right there, that's telling us that the masculine here is really grounding themselves. They're full of passion. They are really working on becoming stable. They're very loyal to you, very in love, really focusing on, you know, grounding their own energy at this time to be able to bring happiness to their feminine. Could be dealing with an earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So much happiness here. they see you as somebody who has just, you are everything to them. You are their world here. I also get a lot of pregnancy vibes off of this card in general. So your masculine might want to have children with you here, which is beautiful. Create that family happiness here. They want to come forward and bring justice, communication, in bringing justice for themselves. Maybe even, I feel like many of you already know your masculine here. You already know your counterpart. So I feel like, you know, justice, they want to bring justice back into your relationship here. Deep down, they are so in love. They are so in love with you, feminine. They've been hiding this. They've been hiding this possibly for a long time. It's something that has been very buried. It's been very buried. 11:26 when I looked up at the timestamp there. So 11, there's your twin flame. And the 2 and the 6 turning into an 8. Again, you know, resembling that infinity symbol there. So I think that's beautiful too. So again, you know, right here with that confirmation, with that timestamp, it's been a love that's been hidden. They've become enlightened on how much you mean to them, because at this stage here, and their truth in the moment is they're heartbroken. They're working on uncovering this truth. You know, they're working on bringing this up because they love you so much. That's why they see so much victory here. The truth is that they're heartbroken, and they've become enlightened that they've been holding on to this pain and this love. They haven't spoken it to you. Maybe some have, but you know, in a general sense, if they've said anything, it might have not been the entire truth here, because, you know, with the Queen of Swords, you know, her cup is kind of caged away. You know, that heart space, it has been locked away. There's been no truth spoken in regards to the heart, and that's why it's in so much pain, because it wants to be spoken. Your masculine wants to express this here. We have some counterparts coming out, and look at, speaking his truth to his love. So we have 2 kings here sitting on top of one another. Because of this enlightenment here, it's brought wisdom. It's brought wisdom to a choice in love, because the lovers, of course, you know, are duality, union, coming together here, but it's also a choice in love. And here is the choice. You, this feminine. He's chose to be with his feminine. So again, if there's been any type of third party situation here, it looks like that they've made a decision here in love, because you are their happiness. They have to speak this truth. They want to speak this truth of their deceptive behavior, you know, of the deceptive behavior that they come forth with in the past. You know, they've been deceptive and betrayed themselves more than anybody here, and the energy that's I'm getting off of that, because of the brokenheartedness, you know. There's during this time of working on themselves and working on how to progress and come forward, and even, you know, with their enlightenment here, they've been watching you and learning. They're learning a lot from you. It's enlightened them. They are growing spiritually. They see. They see now. That's why here they're working on bringing up these hidden emotions and these hidden aspects because they see the truth now. They see it. They've learned a lot about love and victory in love. Thank you. We have the Emperor showing up. And it came out with the Hermit. So he is definitely in a space right now, you know, again, with the Eight of Pentacles and even with the Four of Swords, you know, he's in this space of resting and enlightenment. He's really, really sitting there. And, you know, even in this card here with the Emperor, you can see the divine light kind of guiding him and showing the way. You know, again, more light and more light. There is so much light being shown on the masculine at this time. There's a lot of light being, you know, kind of placed in his world at this time. Yeah, there's been a recent Tower moment, and it's really ignited him. The Tower moment could easily be really related to the fact that the truth is that he's so heartbroken over you, of hiding all of these emotions, holding on to everything that he feels for you for so long. It's causing a passionate offer to come in of some sort. Stable new beginning. Justice. Justice is coming back out again here on the bottom of the deck. So the scales are balancing here. What would the masculine, divine masculine, my beautiful spirit team of the highest good, like to tell his feminine? Thank you. Spiritual development, enlightenment. I just said that. A lot of enlightenment. There's a lot of enlightenment happening. Awareness, understanding. Yes, yes, yes. These Tower moments, this truth is coming out. He is enlightened. You guys, he's enlightened. Slowly but surely getting ahead. So, you know, as I mentioned here, there was a sense of urgency, but also how it took so long. So, you know, this might have felt like it's taken forever, but it's moving along. It's moving along. Butterfly, a change for the better. Absolutely. Change for the better here. Good luck. Well, thank you. Could be dealing with an older man here. Older than you. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So what this is telling me here is your masculine, you know, being older than you or not, or however that works, however that resonates with you, he's always going to be there for you during difficult times. You don't have to worry about, you know, how when he comes in, how things are going to move forward here. He is, you know, again, choosing you. You are his feminine. You will be taken care of. You will be taken care of from him here. So right now it's saying a period of frustration, lessons to be learned, and then good news. He's learned lessons. I mean, this can go hand in hand here with the spiritual development and the enlightenment here. I mean, it was a long period of holding these emotions down, you guys, and really coming to the awareness of how much pain he was in over his feminine, you know. So he had to learn these lessons. He had to go through these periods of being upset and being frustrated and being, you know, really torn apart about this, because this is where the lesson was, to be able to come in. It was 2002, so 2-2. That's speaking our truth. You know, these frustrations come forward because they're triggers. They're meant to come up. You have to learn from them. Pay attention to your health. Good fortune. So we have good fortune and we have good news. So, I mean, again, you know, with our chariot here and the victory and, you know, December could be happening here, coming towards into the winter months ahead of us here, since we are just gone to September. But good fortune, good news. Your person could also be born in December. You could be born in December. Advice from a friend. They could be seeking advice at this time, you know, reaching out to people that they trust, their confidants here. I think that their friends are actually bringing them some enlightenment in this situation here, because I intuitively set it down on the sun. The advice from their friends, the support from their friends during this time is actually bringing them a lot of happiness and confidence in really being able to be, you know, satisfied in the truth that they're going to be speaking here, and in their choice that they're making in their love life. What are the divine masculines? What about some actions? Any actions towards the feminine? What would be a possible outcome here in action-wise? A burst of magic. Shining through on the bottom of the deck. Possible outcome here with the higher view. So again, you know, going back to the enlightenment, guys, there has been a huge change in their views. Their views have changed drastically here with your relationship, with your situation, with the things that they view. Even their inner world here, you guys, they have really taken the time to see everything around them, to view things from a different, higher perspective. Willing release. They're releasing their limiting thoughts and beliefs surrounding your relationship. This also gives me you know, that third party type of, you know, vibe here, where because they've transformed and became so enlightened here, and, you know, viewing things from, you know, a different perspective here now. They're willingly releasing things that don't serve them anymore. And again, you know, if it is a person, very, very plausible there with that. But this also is in regards to toxic behaviors, addictions, ways of thinking, you guys. They are willingly letting this go because of the love they had for you. Our 26 is breaking down to an 8 again. So we've seen 26 twice now here in this reading. So abundance. This love that they feel for you is angelic. They view you as an angel. You are their stars. You are their beyond this earth. You are like nothing they've ever experienced before. You have broken them open. You've broken them open here, feminines. Their heart chakra is wide open. They've been enlightened. They can't go back now. Now they're in a land in between at this time. So there's endless possibilities and divine matrix. Healing the heart. beautiful uncaging. I mean, so you guys, this is just confirming everything we've been talking about here. I mean, they are just bursting open at the seams at this point in regards to the love that they feel for you, and they are healing. You know, again, that's confirming here with our Four of Swords. They're in a rest period. They're in that land in between, you know, maybe releasing and viewing things from a higher perspective, and then, you know, coming into their possible actions here towards you, because they are in this rest period and they've left something behind, and now they're in that period before they start coming forward here, because the divine has stepped in here and is bringing endless possibilities to you guys, because of the heart that's being healed at this time, the heart space. And this even goes for you, feminine, as well, because I feel like even though us feminine energies, or that resonate with the feminine part of this journey here, there is a lot in our hearts that our hearts are so powerful, and we don't realize that if there are any things that are still healed and holding us back and, you know, kind of stopping us from truly moving forward in our lives, it's going to come from our heart space. That's where our trust issues are. That's where our, you know, our deciding factors are. If we don't trust and love ourselves first, it's going to be very hard to accept this great big love, because then we're not going to feel worthy of it. We're not going to feel, you know, being able to trust what's coming towards us, because this love is beautiful. This is a beautiful love that's coming out here, you guys. So here with the Kipper, I'm going to go ahead and get some advice here for the feminines. Advice for the feminines. The journey has begun. It's begun, or it's in the process. You might be holding some expectations here right now, feminines, and what the expectation card is kind of giving me here is that if we are sitting and waiting, you know, in this energy of, you know, our Empress energy, which is beautiful, but an Empress can't be an Empress with an expectation, if that makes any sense. You can't be in this privileged, you know, lady, this Empress energy, if you are sitting around waiting for somebody. If we're watching that pot of water, waiting for it to boil, we can't enjoy where we are right now in life. Male, female. So there's a lot of female energy here, and that's funny because I asked for guidance here on the female energy here. So this is also telling me that our masculine is waiting for us. This is his mind. He views you as a privileged person. You know what actually this is telling me here, you guys, is because the pathway flew out upside down, and this main female actually flew out upside down as well. So again, going back to a third party, you guys, if they are in any sort of, you know, third party relationship, possible karmic here, they see that the female, this main female that they're with now here is not the path. They expect to be with their feminine here, the privileged lady. They're expecting to be with you here. Now, the main male had come out in reverse, and he had actually fallen out over the King of Swords. So what that's kind of telling me here in regards to advice for us here, feminine, is there may still be some things that need to be consolidated here with him. He does not feel upright yet. You know, again, with this land in between, he's resting. He's healing his heart. He's healing his heart and the truth. This fell out over the Three of Swords. Yeah, because he's in that heartbroken state here, he feels lack. He feels without you here. Community, this is confirming here that third party, yeah, courtship here. He knows it's not the path. So for you feminine, if that confirms anything for you, he has come into the realization here. And he's choosing a mature woman here. The mature woman is who he views you as camaraderie, community. This main female he's with is not a cat. He's been enlightened about this. Even though he feels that he's still kind of, you know, in this area of an in-between in his own life right now, he's enlightened towards this. It's going to bring you guys great fortune here. Great fortune in courtship. Wow. This is a beautiful reading. I think this is giving us a lot of insight where the divine masculine is at this time. So this is the message that I have for you guys. 31:33 on the clock, so you might be seeing a lot of threes. That is ascended masters as well, so beautiful to have them here with us. If you would like to book a personal reading, details are in the description box. And until next time, beautiful souls, love and light.